Hey everyone, and welcome to Northanda Chronicles. We are taking a look at another card battler this week. Vastly different than Shroom and Gloom, but in my mind equally different. In this game we have 3 different characters, and the interesting part is we do actually have choices here of who we want. We need a support character, we need a Slayer character, which I assume is like a DPS, and we need our tank, our defender. And we have, for our support and Slayer, 3 different characters to choose from. And for our defender, we have 2 at the moment. We can see there's up to 6 planned. I don't know if that's gonna be in the full game, or it's coming in a later demo, or if it's even gonna stay 6. Maybe it's gonna be less. Maybe it's gonna be more. I have no idea. But we have some choices here, and some are kind of unique. I think Flint here is the only class we have in the support, if I'm correct. And we have Kaelin here that's only available as a Slayer to us, and Haldor only available as a Defender. But some classes, like Boltrick here and Soria can actually be in all 3. I don't know if it's the plan that all of the characters can be all different classes here. But what I do know is that they all have different decks depending on what class they play. So Soria here, she has a deck that is unique to her in her healing role, and as we can see here, she has a deck that's unique in the Slayer role and in the Defender role. So there is lots of different room for replayability for you to find your favorite characters. You do upgrade them, and I believe, yes, it's not I don't think it's tied to there. Actually, is Haldor the only one we actually have upgraded? No, it shouldn't be. No, we hadn't. No, maybe it is. I don't know. It shouldn't be. Kind of surprised actually. Anyway, you get this Eternium as you play. It can be a reward for different events, but it's also something you get for defeating the boss and winning a run. And this is what you use to upgrade characters. So at certain threshold here, they get more health, but at every level they get a new card added to their deck. And I am honestly unsure if this is tied to their class that you upgrade them with, or just in general. In either case, let's get a run going. This is usually what I like to play with, so let's just do that. So at the they actually added master difficulty. Maybe. Okay, I think actually just because I want an adventure run, we are not going to be playing master because I think adventure is already extremely difficult. Let's see, we have a choice of 3 starting relics here. The Soul Lantern. When an enemy dies, draw 1 card and give 1 mana to that card's owner. We'll explain the mana in just a bit when we get into the game. A Trinket Box at the start of each battle, draw 2 extra cards. I think we're gonna go with that, just to have a good first round. Craft and Coin, Volume 1. Whenever you add a card to your deck, add 25 gold. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's do Adventure. We're not gonna do Master. I think it's difficult enough as it is. We have access to Act 1, the Whispering Wildwoods. Once a refuge for Northanda's creatures, the woods now twist with the void's corruption. The shrine is tainted. Within its festering heart, the verdant colossus stirs, a fallen guardian lost and steeped in rots. I don't believe we have access to anything else. I have, as we can apparently see, finished this one, and there's nothing else for me to do, so we have access to Act 1 here in the demo. We have 3 random events here. It could be shops, it could be unknown, so a mystery here, it could be a lot of different things, it could be combat. We do this like a handful of times before we finally have to go up against the boss. We have 3 kindlings that we can use to rest in any of these locations. We can do it once per day. I think let's call it day, and we do replace one of these events with a campsite. So if we don't want to do a fight here, for instance, we could decide to rest up, remove the battle, and use that as a campsite. For now, though, we have no reason to rest. We could upgrade cards when we rest, but we don't really have any decent cards at the moment, so I don't see any reason for it. Let's go do a mystery, and it is an ambush, so we get straight into battle. So, we have 3 different characters, each are represented down here. They each have their own respective mana and their own respective cards. Each turn, unless something has affected it, each character gains 1 mana. So it's very important that you don't just go nuts every single turn, because you only get the 1 mana. So say we play this shield bash this turn, we are not going to be able to play anything that costs 2 next turn unless we find another way of gaining mana. And that's the biggest difference. That's the biggest gripe I had with the game, that I had to get used to. You don't get a set amount, the same amount of mana every turn. It's not like in many other games where you get 3 mana, for instance, or 4 mana if you have something. You get +1 mana and that's it. You can hold up to 3 with each. The colored one is whatever mana we will have next turn. So you can see if we don't use any mana right now, we will have 3 of each. But that is going to change because we have to do something here. We are getting attacked by both here. We have the last one. They're both attacking Kaelin, which is random, unless I taunt them, which I most certainly will. But let's see here. We are going to taunt the big guy here, I think. And do some damage, deal 4 damage and taunt. So now he's attacking our tank, which is what we want. Let's see here. We have our first light, which is something she can cast for free once every battle. It heals for 3, but if the target has full HP, we gain 5 armor instead, which is perfect because that's what makes it so we can actually take no damage here. Okay, and I think honestly we are just going to go full on beast on this guy. He needs to die because he's doing a lot of damage to us. And my biggest problem with this game is that I just play way too fast. I play way too fast, and I don't read and I don't plan. So I'm hoping that just by recording it, we're gonna do a little bit better here. You're poisoned. That's pretty annoying, but you're gonna take a bit of damage. And that's how it is. And that's not something we can block. So right now, you're going to heal and buff itself. That's a bit annoying. We could actually kill you, which then we will. Good. 4 damage here and 6 damage from Kaelin. Good. And you are dead. Very nice. We'll save the mana with our healer because you're not doing anything. Okay, let's see. We can do damage here, so let's just do that. We can do a little bit of damage, not a lot. What does this do? Deals 6 damage. It doesn't matter now. And shoot, and we shall guard. Is that another poison? It's probably another poison, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Would have been nice to be able to kill it this time, but we cannot. Don't think the armor does anything, because the armor disappears and then you do the poison damage. Yeah, you took damage. Okay. Okay, we can't do shield bash because you're not going to actually taunt it then. I guess we still could, but you're not going to do any damage. You will do 1 damage if we do this. It's a shame that we didn't draw an attack with Kaelin, because then we could have actually killed it. And as a result, we're going to take 2 more damage. And honestly, that is actually a big problem. Taking damage in this game, for me, my experience is really, really, really bad, because it's super difficult to get rid of. We get our first card that we can add. Let's see, we get a light weave. Sorry, against 2 radiance, and we get a radiant strike to your hand. And we can read here, Radiance. At the end of your turn, Radiance deals 1 damage per stack to a random enemy and is reduced by 1. So it's pretty nice for some extra damage. Unstable. If this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, it is depleted. Fair enough. And deplete is like, it gets removed until the next battle. It's once per battle. The Radiant Strike, though, is also unstable. It deals 0 damage, but it is increased by 2 for each Radiance the owner has. So in this case, it will be 4 damage because we have 2 Radiants. It could be beneficiary to get some damage on Soria. Hunting Quiver, 2 tracking shots. Nature's Mark. Enemies with Nature's Mark take additional damage from summon attacks. We don't have any summons at the moment, so that doesn't really matter. So this is would be a little bit of a bad choice at the moment, I think. Even though it's free damage, it still costs 1 to actually cast it. Lightning Spear, deal 4 to all damage, or to all enemies, and gain 6 electrified. And at the end of our turn, we deal 1 damage per stack to a random enemy. And that removes all electrified, by the way. It's not like Radiance, it doesn't decrease by 1, it is removed. So this would deal 6 damage to a random enemy, and then it's gone. I like Lightning Spear myself, but I think it would be nice to get some damage on Soria here. Radiance is also something that we use for a lot of other things. So let's just get that. We got a random gem as well. And we'll take a look at that right now. Gems is something you use to upgrade your cards, and they can do various different things here. So this one is a Taurite. I'm gonna go with attack cards with Taurite cause the owner to taunt that target when played. Okay, so this is something we could cast, or we could use on a, like for instance, the Shield Bash. So that also taunts. That's the big downside of this one. Because it's so expensive, we can really only do this and taunt at the moment if we have 3 mana. So using that on our on our Shield Bash here might not be the worst idea. And in fact, I think we will. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do another mystery. Cloak and Wand. A sudden poof of purple smoke startles your party. From a swirling violet mists, an unkept wizard appears, glancing around with a mix of surprise and relief. He adjusts his robes, seemingly under the impression he's alone, only to lock eyes with Kaelin. Okay, we can approach, find out what she's up to, or we can just leave him to his shenanigans. I guess we're gonna approach and see what's going on. He clears his throat, attempting a nonchalant air. Ah, I didn't see you there. The wizard leans in, whispering conspiratorially. Between us, I've recently acquired some exceptionally unique wands. Interest in a perfectly legitimate purchase? Okay, we can get a Surecaster for 99 gold. It costs 2 and deals 15 damage. Now, 15 damage is a lot. But it costs 2. It's a lot of mana. Live a little. Okay. We can get a Wild Blaster. Again, it costs 2, but 12 to 20. This one is free, though. There's only 3 damage extra compared to this one for 99 gold. And it could deal up to 5 more. We're not gonna play it safe. That's for sure. Probably wouldn't do this. But let's try, let's live a little. Ah, the Wild Blaster for the brave or the reckless. They say that wand is like a box of chocolates. I still don't get what it means. Okay, well, we are now up for a battle against the Graveborn, and we will receive a gem for winning this one. Well, we get it straight off the bat. We could kill this one in one go here. In fact, we might kill it no matter what we do here, because we also get Light Weave, so... Oh, so close, so close. Well... then we have to do that. And now, because we have the Taurite, we can do that. Nice. We are going to heal, of course. Let's heal our tank. Could bring this guy to full health, but our tank is the one that's going to be taking the damage mostly, so let's keep him topped off. You're already taunted, and it doesn't matter because you are going to... Yes. Much easier battle than the first one, but the battles are very random, and it very much depends on what they do and what cards you draw, just in like any other card game, of course, but it also depends on how well you manage your mana. Dusk Embrace. Soria gains 10 armor, 2 or 3 radiance, but it costs 2, very expensive. Subterfuge. Add an ambush to your draw pile. If covert, Kaelin enters stealth. I haven't played with covert or stealth at all yet. Heroes in stealth cannot be targeted by the enemy and regenerate 1 extra mana each turn. Attacking removes stealth. I don't know how to enter covert at all. I don't know if it requires a card, a specific card. If a hero is covert when they are not the direct target of an enemy's intent. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So this could be pretty impressive, honestly. That's 14 damage. Because it deals double damage from stealth. I mean, we should go with that. We do have a Thunderclap. I do like this one as well. Deals fire damage to all enemies, increase by 3 if Haldar has armor. That's a lot of AoE damage, but I think I like this one. Let's try and figure out what that is. We get another gem here, an Obsidian gem. When a card with Obsidian is drawn, its owner gains 2 armor. Okay. I mean, I think we're gonna go with a goading blow here with that one. For our tank, he needs the armor for sure, especially when he wants to taunt. And we move on to day 2. I don't remember how many days there are, but at some point. Actually, is this? Oh, this is what we did. Okay, okay, this is what we did. Okay. Well, we have a mystery and we have 2 battles here. One gives us an artifact, that's our relics up here, and one gives us Eternium. Let's see. I don't need to rest. We could rest to upgrade cards. We can actually see what they do if they upgrade. This is 3 radiance, which is not super powerful, but they also get an extra gem slot. What about the Wild Blaster? It lowers the minimum, but it increases the maximum. Ooh. I think that's the first time I see an upgrade that has a downside as well. Interesting. Upgraded Ambush. Okay, that's plus 2 damage, so plus 4 if when doubled. 10 armor, yeah. It's really only Kaelin at the moment that has anything that's worth upgrading. So we're not going to be resting yet unless we take a boatload of damage. Let's leave the mystery for now. That might be the one that we replace if we need to rest. Let's go with the artifact here first. He is going to summon a forest elemental. Oh, he is a forest elemental, but he's going to summon an ally. Okay. So what could we do here? We could... We're going to heal. I think we're just gonna shoot you for 1. 6. We're gonna shoot you for 1 mana. And we are... I mean, we might as well do this, honestly. We might as well do that. Get the radiance going as well. 4 damage. I think we're gonna hang on to the rest here. Because you're going to be taunting, and that is a huge problem. That is a huge problem. I need 20 here, bro. That was 19. That was good enough. Good enough. And we just need max ammo on you because you're going to take a beating. And that is sometimes what I find extremely difficult about the game. This is so much damage coming in. So much damage coming in. It's going to be so difficult to get rid of. He's also weak and frail now, so that's even better. 6 damage to everyone, so that's beautiful. But you are now the target of so that's a bit... That is... that's a real shame. You get an ambush. It's... Is it more damage? It is, right? It's 7 versus 6, so it's still better, I suppose. Oh, you add it to the deck. Ooh, okay. See? Should have read that. And we are just gonna be taking so much damage now. We didn't draw anything good. That's okay. Ambush. Yeah, let's do that honestly, and let's just guard. Oh, you're not doing it. You're the one doing damage. Okay, that's fine. Then, in that case, let's hang on to our mana. 18 damage, that's wonderful. We need all the armor on you that we can get, and that's a full block. Very good. We can do this because we will have 2 mana in case we draw the Wild Blaster. Which we did not. It's okay. Okay. Let's block for you this turn. You see, we're not even that far into the game right now, and we're already struggling. Okay, let's do that. You should now be in stealth. Yes. Can't do that now. That's okay. Do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes the card a little bit worse, honestly. The whatever it's called, subterfuge. Yeah, add an ambush to your draw pile. That makes this not easy to get off with max damage, but I guess that's the drawback of it. Okay, well, you need all the block you can get. You might honestly even die this battle. Do we save it? Yeah, let's try and save it. No, you get depleted, so you should have played it. Son of a gun. Okay, so subterfuge is honestly not good. No reason to play this. Might as well save the mana. Probably should have saved the mana with Kaelin as well. We're good. Okay. I think we're just gonna pass the turn here, save the mana. That's good. Okay. Well, nasty battle for sure. Let's see. Okay, improve. Halder gains 6 armor. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of the battle. Fan of Knives. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. It is free, so that's always good. Then we have Blinding Light. Deal 7 damage and apply 1 Fragile. Fragile is amazing. Extra 50% damage from attacks is just so important. As we can see, we need to deal more damage. This is free, but it's only 4. I think we're gonna go with the Blinding Light here. Even though Haldor doesn't have anything in his deck yet. Improve Plus is also pretty damn good. Upgrade all cards in your deck. Honestly, maybe we should go with that. The problem is we need to rest now. And we are definitely not going to be upgrading with Haldor. We need to heal. Okay, Summoner's Band. All future summon cards you gain are upgraded. We don't have any summons. Lucky Hook. Oh, well, we're not planning on getting any, I think. Whenever you play a card, if you have no remaining cards in your hand, draw a card. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Tempest Star. Every 5 attacks played, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I guess we're gonna go with that one. Okay, well, we need to rest. And we need to rest now. So how are you doing? You are kind of okay, so we can upgrade a card with you. What does this do? Again to your draw pile. Yeah, that's just nuts. Let's go with the Wild Blaster then. You need to heal 100%. I would love to upgrade the Improve, honestly, but I think we'll upgrade with you too. We didn't grab the Reflect though. Not the Reflect, the Fragile thing. Do we really do this? 3 Radiance, I guess it's better than 2. We could just heal with you. I think we're just gonna heal. Let's do that. Let's continue to another battle. I'll be highly surprised if we see the what's it called? The boss here, but I can actually see down here. I didn't even notice right now that we have 3 more days after this. This is like the path we take to the boss. Okay, Gristle-Tooth. You intend to armor yourself. You have Howl. In 5 turns, Gristle-Tooth will taunt and summon reinforcements. It's highly preferable to kill him before this, but it's also kind of difficult. Let's see how much damage he uses. 18. Respectable. Respectable. Let's do this. Why not? And honestly, save the mana here with you, I think. Now you attack. 16. And you will debuff. I don't think... Unfortunately, we cannot see what the debuff is. Forgot to read the last one. Taunt. Draws all targeted attacks, shielding other enemies. Okay, you taunting. Okay, fair enough. Well, you are attacking Haldor, so that's good. Let's give a mana to you. Draw a card. That didn't help, fair enough. We're gonna improve, because you need the armor. And I think we're gonna improve one of the guards. Not this, that's just extra damage. Can we actually see that? Yes, we can right click. Just extra damage. There's an extra 2 armor. It's not amazing, but it is better than having not 2 armor. And it gets us above the threshold. I think it would have anyway, actually. And let's heal you for 3. And you're already targeted, so honestly, let's just save the mana. You're slowed. Now you don't get mana for the next couple of turns. That is insanely difficult. It's an absolute mad debuff. Let's do this one. Let's do that one. Save one for the Wild Blaster thing. 12 damage. And this one is a piercing attack. That means any damage that goes through the first one gets through to the second one as well. Luckily, I think we should be okay here. Yes, beautiful. You're not in stealth, unfortunately. Let's do that. Let's gamble, do that. I'm hoping you'll do nothing next turn. Or that's fine as well. 25, please. 10. Youch. That is not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. Now you summon a friend. Yep. Ooh, we actually did draw it. Oh, well, that's too bad. Should have... And you taunt, so we are just gonna take the 12 here on you. That's really unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. We can kill you, that's at least something. So let's do that. But we are taking 12 here on our healing. Yes, that's just how it is. Should be dead now, though. Unless it's all bad. No, it's not good. Okay, well, we get some Eternium, I suppose. And we get another card. Crippling Shot. Another 2 costs. That, I think, is not what we want. It is so much damage, though. And Fragile is just so good. Another Improve. Or a Dusk Strike. Deal 5 damage and gain 5 armor. Upgraded to 7 and 7. I mean, 6 armor is not bad. We could add another one. Could add another one. The Crippling Shot is good. I think had we not had the Wild Blaster, we might have grabbed that. But I think too many 2-cost cards is gonna be a problem. We have 5 of each of these and only 4 with Haldor. It's nice to keep it kind of equal. Sure, we need another improve though, but 2 improves might be very nice, but it's gonna be super difficult to upgrade all these cards. Well, we made it to day 3. Shockingly enough, we do get a store finally. Let's see what you have to offer, sir. Okay. We can afford a relic. At the end of your turn, heroes with no mana gain 3 armor. Yeah, I don't foresee us doing that. Let's see. Amethyst gem as well. Cards with amethyst cost 1 less the first time you play them each battle. You have a prism gem. When a card with prism is drawn, it transmutes into a random card from its owner's library. Okay. And Jade. When a card with Jade is drawn, draw an extra card. See, that is decent. But let's see what cards we have. We have the Dusk's Embrace. We had Dusk Strike. Okay, this is a 2 cost for Soria. 10 armor and 3 radiance upgraded to 12 and 5. It's not bad, but it's 2 cost. 2 cost is just so expensive in this game. Much more than so many other games, I feel. Because you gain so little mana. But maybe that's something that's going to change in the full game. You know, how easy or difficult it is to get mana. This is just a demo. And it's not uncommon that demos don't get a lot of love after they've been created, you know. We know the Hunting Quiver is not particularly for us. Again, another 2-cost. Retribution. Deal 10 damage, increased by 3 each time Halder is attacked this battle. Can increase to 10 damage and 5 each time Halder is attacked. New Moon. It's innate. We start with it at the beginning of the battle. Sorry, against 12 armor. Upgraded to 15. It still costs 1 though. Had this been a 0 cost, that might have been worth it. Empowered Shots. It costs X amount of mana, however much we choose to spend on it. Deal 5 damage, killing gains X strength. Or X plus 1 upgraded. Shock Absorber. Halder gains 2 resistance. Now Shock Absorber is nice because resistance cancels debuffs and he gets debuffed a lot. We can also forget a card or we can reroll. Reroll is extremely expensive. Gold is difficult to come by. Do we have anything we want to remove? We could remove a shoot, honestly. I think we are gonna go ahead and buy the Shock Absorber. Probably also the Jade. That would leave us enough money to remove a card as well. Yeah, let's do that. And since I want to focus on the Wild Blaster, honestly, we could remove a Subterfuge as well. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. I don't like it. And I think I prefer the standard shots over the Subterfuge, just because that's damaged instantly. We have a forest shaman here that can gain us an artifact. I don't think we are in any position, honestly, to be able to defeat this guy. It is a boss, mini-boss, since he gains an artifact. And we are looking a little bit worse for the wear. Honestly, I think we're gonna rest on this guy. And I think we're gonna be upgrading cards here. Do you even have anything worth upgrading? No, you don't. You can heal. We are gonna improve and improve here. You. Even though we probably should have healed with you. Do you have anything? No, not really. That's also an issue for me. Very difficult to find cards in this game that's actually worth an upgrade. So maybe you just heal as well. Maybe you just heal as well. And let's see. We have the odd copy. You are taunting and you are doing the damage. Okay. We have a first light. Let's heal you. And we can't even do anything about this. You're just gonna take the 6. Upgrade all cards. Let's do that. And let's do that. Let's get some damage going at least. Okay. All the damage coming in now. Let's see. You're going to be doing this no matter what. 25, please. 19, respectable. Do that. Let's do that. Get some nice debuffs. We cannot play them. They're just in our deck forever. That's fantastic. That is not a good round at all. But 6 damage is 6 damage, I suppose. Just 10 to... Oh, I forgot. He was second. Fair enough. That's on us. That's on us. Forgot to check. I forgot to check. That's the problem with this game. If you play too fast, you get punished instantly. Yep, 12 on you, and we can't do anything about it. This is just all sorts of horrible, because we cannot really do anything here. We can deal 7 to you, but you have 10 block, so... Could do this, which I think we probably will. I mean, we can shoot you, and then if the shock absorber hits you, we at least do some damage. Did it hit you? Ah, it was the Tempest Star. Fair enough. Otherwise, I was about to say, why did you get hit? So we are very much at the end of our ropes here, and you are going to die as well. You're gonna die no matter what. That's good. You are going to taunt and kill, apparently. Okay. Shadow Arrow. Deal 20 damage, cannot be played if there are no other attacks in your hand. Okay, it is free though. I think, honestly, since you are doing so horrendously with armor, maybe we do take the Dusk Strike here. Armor up is nice. But you have 6 cards at the moment, so maybe it's better with you. You have 4, but this is just not a good card, I think. Not a good card. Let's do that, and we need to rest immediately. We need to rest immediately, and I don't think we are gonna survive day 4 here, if I'm being honest. Oh, I hate the Spiteful Spores. That's damage, or that's poison damage. We have really nothing to use the The merchant 4, we don't have any gold. We can't sell anything. We do have you. I should have used you. Let's see. What do we do that on? Maybe no, we want something else on you, I think. We could do it on you. I don't think it matters too much. Let's do it on you. And let's rest on you. And we just need to heal because we are doing absolutely horrendously here. We have 2 battles left. I don't think we're gonna see both of them, but let's do if we do the Eternium at least, you can get something out of this one. Let's see, you're doing 4. That's a respectable mild start here. What are you doing? Buff and buff. You intend to buff and buff yourself. Fair enough. Well, we're gonna wild beast you. 18. Decent. You're going to do that. You're gonna do that. And we're gonna hang on to the rest. You're weak. That's probably the good character to do it on, honestly. Okay, 14 damage. Let's do that. Let's kill you. Let's heal you. You're taking 4. Okay. Improve plus. You're not really doing anything, but you only have the 1 mana though, so maybe we honestly want to save it. You have plenty of mana, so you might as well do 3 damage, but I think we just save the rest, honestly. Yeah. Okay, 16 to the face, and there's not like a whole hell of a lot we can do about it. And you have thorns as well, that's perfect. I think we are honestly just gonna go nothing here, and 5 electrified is just enough not to kill you. Can we gain a guard? No. You're gonna die. Okay, that was at least something. Starfall is nice. We have Dazing Blow as well. Deals 7 damage, apply 3 weak, which is fantastic. But again, a 2-cost card, especially for our tank. It's a tall order. Starfall deals 6 damage to all enemies, and she gains 2 radiance. We know Shadow Arrow is not what we want. Let's go Starfall here. Get our Eternium. That's probably going to be our final battle here, but we'll see. Yeah, this one is absolutely insane. There's so much poison. This guy is taunting as well? No? No, he's not. Okay. You do start with Starfall, which is good. But the question is if we need to do armor on this guy. Green Shroom intends to debuff all heroes. You debuff all heroes, and you debuff all heroes. Taking 3, I think we need to do some damage. So honestly, I think we're gonna go with Starfall here. So we get something going. And then take the 3. Let's see what this debuff is. They're all weak. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. You doing armor ups. Or thrall intended to armor all enemies. Okay. Your enemies are my enemies, friendo. 7 to 18. We could kill this one if we're lucky. Don't really have anything else to deal a lot of damage with because we are weak, so that's wonderful. So I think we will honestly use it on that one. To make sure. And of course it rolled an 18 max damage. Why wouldn't it? We can go to you, so let's do that. Let's have you take the damage. Fairly confident we're not gonna survive this battle. You're doing 12. This does exactly the same, so let's do that anyway. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's do that. And honestly, let's do it again. I would love to get a taunt. No? Then I guess we do get this. You have a guard plus, so let's use that instead. We'll heal you. And deal 6 damage. No, I think honestly we'll just hang on to our mana, so if we get our wild beast, we can do something. You're poisoned as well now, that's beautiful. 16 damage, that's definitely enough to kill you. And in fact, I'm not sure we can do much to stop that. We can wild blast you, which we probably have to do. $12, that's exactly enough, okay. Let's do that, because it upgrades Starfall. No, if we do this, we win. Because then the radiance hits that one. Yes. Wow, we made it. I'm shocked to my core. Another shadow arrow. Is that really all you can give us on this guy? King's command. Whenever a hero fully blocks an enemy attack, that enemy loses 1 strength. That, I think, is pretty darn good. Constellation. When you play a true zero-cost card, add a transient copy of your hand, or to your hand that costs 1 more. Okay, true cost, a card's cost without modifications applied. We don't really have a lot of those. I like the King's Command though. Let's do that. Get a ruby. Attack cards with the ruby deal 3 extra damage. That's good. We want that, I think, on Starfall. We could go Wild Blast as well, but Starfall is 3 extra to all enemies. It's also pretty darn good on the Wild Blaster, honestly, but I think... Let's go Starfall here. Okay, we can't rest anymore because we don't have any kindlings left, so we are stuck with what we have. And I know I said this before, I don't think we're gonna survive this day. Let's try to face the unknown here. And of course it's a battle, why wouldn't it be? Okay. Okay, because we don't have enough battles. I mean, we play King's Command straight away. Is this only for 1 battle? Or for 1 round? No, it's an aura. It must be active, right? 25, please. 24, I'll take it. That's good enough. I think we hang on. To the mana. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. We can't fully block this. We can block this, but we can't taunt either, which is really annoying. Okay, you have 3, so we can play all 3 here, which we will. Let's see. Just the question is who we place the guard on. I guess it doesn't matter with this either, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, do we save more of you? Are you alive right now? Barely, I think. I think it leaves you at 1. I don't think... This is crazy. This is crazy. At 2, and you're fragile. That's perfect, because you're dealing 6 to everyone. So now we have a problem. Okay, let's get you out of here, because we need to. You can block. Do that. You need to do that. And you're still dead, so you need to do that, and you need to do that. You lost strength now because we fully blocked. That's at least a silver lining, I suppose. Is it worth it to upgrade everything in the hand here? I think it is, honestly. Let's do that. You're only doing 10 now. Why? Why do you have to target her every single time? You're dead, right? Yes, just to this you're dead. So let's do that. Okay, King's Command came in there, I think. Okay, we got something else for you. Good. Whispering Wind. Draw 2 cards. If covert, Kaelin enters stealth. Okay, another card that enters stealth is good. That could probably have helped us with the subterfuge as well. So maybe the subterfuge is just not the first card you want to pick here. Dawn Ritual. Draw 1 card. Sorry, against 2 radiance. It's a free card. Free casts. Dig Deep. Held against 4 armor. Put Halder's highest cost card from your draw pile into your hand. Free as well. But I think because we have 7 of each of these, we're gonna go with Whispering Wind here. Clockwork Mechanism. At the start of every 3rd turn, draw 1 extra card. Decent. A Vow Band. At the start of turn 6, upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of battle. Spare Anvil. At the start of battle, gain 1 reinforced. Reinforced. Armor is not removed at the start of your turn, of your next turn. Okay, that's very, 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 very situational, I feel, and very limited, honestly. Maybe I just don't see it. I guess we're gonna go with the Clockwork there. Okay, of course, the Odd Couple or an artifact. Let's go with this one. A higher chance of winning, and it's probably already pretty small. No King's Command yet. But we could draw it. And we didn't. Nice to kill you. Honestly, we probably should have improved it. I was considering it, but no, it doesn't matter. We don't have the King's Command, so it doesn't change anything. let's do we shoot? We're not gonna draw the Wild Blaster next, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just, yeah, we'll shoot. Of course, now we get the King's Command. Oh my god, we are so dead. We want that instead, because you're planning on debuffing, so... Okay, 3 damage to you, that's honestly really, really good. You're taking 8, that leaves you at 1. I think, honestly, we have to protect our tank here, if we can. Okay. 10 damage to you, that means you are dead if we can't kill you, and honestly, doesn't look like we can. You have the 1 mana, you can get 1 more from the solar conduit, and with this you can actually survive. So let's do that. I mean, we're just scraping by here. And there we go. There came the startle, and that is no doubt the end. You're down. Can we actually finish this? Maybe we can. I think that'll be the first time I finish a battle with someone down. What happens? Okay. Interesting. The void embraces the fallen, mending what was broken. As it weaves their body whole, their spirit begins to unravel. Revive all downed heroes with 30% of their max HP. Add 1 corruption to your deck for each revived hero. Okay, so corruption is something that is unplayable. It is fate bound. Removed from your deck at the end of the dungeon. Cannot be removed or transmuted by other effects. Okay, I honestly probably would have preferred to die, if I'm being completely honest here. Whew. 1 week to everyone. Guess that's what we're gonna do. A Sapphire Gem. Cards with Sapphire give their owner 4 armor when played. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I mean, I know this guy, he's absolutely insane. Okay, the Debt Collector intends to wait for a better opportunity. He's also vengeful. Whenever the Debt Collector takes damage from an attack, it is taunted by the attacker. Yeah, so he's gonna attack whoever attacked it last. So this is beautiful. Okay, King's Command at least. Get that one up and running as well. Get some damage. Let's heal someone. I don't think it matters too much. We're not gonna draw. We're gonna do damage. So in case we draw the Wild Blaster next turn. 16 damage to Kalen. And there we go. That's our corruption. Guess we can do the weak. I mean, you're gonna be dead, so you might as well use your mana. Do we honestly save the mana here? I think we do. 1 down, 2 to go. Don't think that's gonna be an issue because we are... Yeah, we can barely do anything here. We need a guard. If we're to survive. That's not enough. Last final... oh, actually we can taunt. I completely forgot. Okay, that was a misplay. I thought these were... what's it called? I don't think we have any of those in our deck, do we? I thought they looked like the restraints. Again, when you play this too quick, you make mistakes. I mean, we can survive for another turn, I guess, on super low damage of health. Okay. Well, still alive. I mean, maybe we win, but it's not gonna be pretty. Ouch. Well, we got another subterfuge. I think it's gonna be a no. Okay. Another aura enchantment here. For 2. Whenever a hero completely blocks incoming damage, gain 5 electrified. Or another starfall. Let's try. Okay, one artifact. A fluffy hat. Whenever you taunt an enemy, also apply 1 weak. That might be pretty darn good. Spare Anvil is pretty useless in my mind. And the Battle Mage, whatever this is, Curious, I think. At the end of your turn, heroes with no mana gain 3 armor. I think this is pretty useless as well. 3 mana is just... or 3 armor is just not a lot. Fluffy hat it is, I guess. Okay. I know that a part of my problem is that I give up way too early. And I do apologize for that. That's completely fair. That's valid criticism. I'm surprised we made it here. But I guess we'll see how this goes. So this guy has 15 living armor. That means he gains 15 armor for free each turn. And it lowers by 1 every time he takes damage. So it's gonna take a while before we get this guy down to anything that's interesting. We can start with this. And I didn't want to draw that, but okay, I did. Let's do that. Get the resistance. The electricity is not going to do anything, and we're just going to pass the turn here. We already have a friend. You're doing 4, and might as well play this. It's not going to matter too much. We cannot save you because you're taking 20, and it doesn't matter what this guard is going to do. So we're going to play Starfall. And I guess we're gonna shoot. And we have our first, what's it called? Victim? Not victim. Sacrifice, not sacrifice. Of this battle. We're gonna shoot, because you're at max. You're at max mana as well. I don't think you gain anything from having max mana. You're taking 20, and we can do absolutely nothing about it. Let's... we can play this first, and then we can play this. Okay. But we can still play this. You sure you're dead no matter what we do here? Yep. Now it's just our healer left to do 8 damage to our Trent friend here and 250 damage to the boss. And all you have is armor. Guess we can prolong it. I get 5 electrified now. Yay. Maybe you die? Ah, you die. Nice. Get some gold. That we'll definitely live to spend, right? weak, only doing 12 now. Don't have any mana left. We could do that to gain some armor. That's still alive. It's not gonna matter, but I don't think we're ever gonna do a round. I have a round where we can do 15 damage to you. What do we have in the deck? If we draw Starfall and Dusk Strike and Light Weave at the same turn, then we can do 15 damage and do absolutely no block. So I think what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna let him do his thing, because there's no way we're gonna be able to do anything about this. So we're gonna throw in the towel here, because that was absolutely crazy. But I think it has been a decent look at Northanda here, and how difficult this is. And this was just on normal difficulty. I know I made tons of mistakes. I don't think the outcome would have changed even if I didn't make those mistakes. But I will admit there was a couple of times that was heavy blunders, for sure. But nothing, I think, that would have changed the overall outcome. This is, in my mind, an extremely difficult game. But again, you can upgrade your people, so it's definitely meant to be difficult, I think. And then later on, you know, it gets easier as you unlock more and more. But that has been a look at Northanda Chronicles. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.